A social enterprise is a business just like any other. They make a profit from the goods and services they sell. Some start with a drive to make things better for people, their community, or the environment, and use trade to make that financially sustainable. Others start with a business idea, but want to harness that to make a positive difference. What makes them different from a private business is what they do with their profit. Every single social enterprise is there for a purpose beyond making a profit. They all have a social and/or environmental goal, and they think carefully about where their profit goes to create peak impact. Most have a thing called an asset lock, meaning 100% of their profit is invested back into the mission. The social enterprise census showed that the sector had a turnover of £4.8 billion. Imagine the kind of well-being we could create if all of Scotland's £160 billion turnover was reinvested in such a purposeful way. The bottom line is that a social enterprise won't have any shareholders to prioritise and can focus on a well-being economy that is greener and fairer, paying a fair wage to all employees while also putting all profits towards improving communities and the planet, creating a better life for more people. So how do you recognise a social enterprise? There are two easy ways to identify a social enterprise: their business model and their behaviour. What makes them unique is that the DNA of a social enterprise will have a social mission baked into their governing documents. Social enterprises can come in a variety of different legal forms. They can be a community interest company, Scottish Charitable Incorporated Organisation, Company Limited by Guarantee, or Company Limited by Shares. Social enterprises can also have charitable status, or be cooperatives, which themselves come in all different legal forms. So social enterprises can be just about anything, as long as their social purpose is clear and that making a profit is their key consideration. The way they trade is also important. Social fairness and care for the planet, being good employers paying equitable salaries, common ownership, independent and more democratic governance, and empowerment of local communities are some of the values and behaviours that are embedded in the social enterprise sector. So what does social enterprise look like in Scotland? They operate in every sector and at every scale, from micro to massive. In Scotland there are several thousand social enterprises, with their net worth sitting at more than £7 billion. At least 85% pay the living wage or higher to all their employees, and more than 70% are led by women. This sector is growing globally, and Scotland is a world leader. Social enterprises will play a major role in our ambitions to grow into an authentic well-being economy and tackle the climate emergency. They are most definitely here to stay.